The EDC. Oh, I forgot the keys too, but I guess it goes without saying that you're gonna carry keys as your everyday carry. Now, aside from the fact that my face is the same color as these doors, let's talk about EDC, otherwise known as everyday carry. I don't actually carry coffee, a bag of coffee beans, and a mug. Besides that, I figured I'd get a little more specific with it. Being someone who writes a lot, I thought I would gear this towards a creative or writing everyday carry. Everybody's so into these everyday carries, and I love watching videos about everyday carries. They're very interesting. Besides the usual stuff like keys, wallet, and phone, I guess maybe I could talk about this stuff too. So the phone I'm currently using is the Essential phone. It's, there's not really much to say about it. It is an Android device. It's very heavy. I have my wallet. Now my wallet looks like a bunch of cards just stuck together, but that's the key. The wallet is actually a money clip. So I have this like this copperish, not copper-ish, it's actually copper, a copper money clip to hold my cards and my money because I don't like things bulking in my pocket. I had another wallet that was, it was a small front pocket wallet, but it was still too big for my pockets. So I decided what better way than to go super minimalist with a money clip. I've heard that, maybe this is incorrect, but that copper patinas, and that's interesting to see how this will age. It was on Huckberry, that website. If you're interested at all in this cup, it is a enamel cup from GSI Outdoors. So what does a writer's EDC look like? Well, the first thing is a notebook. For the most part, I carry around this notebook with just a leather-bound cover, sort of, and it has these inserts that you can place in. And this is what I'm using lately. I either use this, which contains most of my poetry, and I like that I can, it's very small, compact, it fits right in my pocket. Or I've been using this Field Notes notebook, which is one of those expedition versions. So it's supposed to be like anti-tear, waterproof, tear-proof. So I'm using this for like notes and video notes and show notes, but it can only be used with a pencil. So when I carry this book, I carry a pencil. And I've thought now, since having this, that I want to get a mechanical pencil, because carrying a number 2 pencil around in your pockets, while not only awkward, it's I have a little bit of fear. Yeah, from the pencil point. I always have a pen with me. This is the Pilot V pen, the calligraphy version, which I have an affinity for fountain pens. I love dip pens, fountain pens, calligraphy pens. While they are very slow to write with, I enjoy using them from time to time. Next piece of EDC is the watch. Of course, I believe every creative or writer or musician or what have you needs a good watch. A good watch is the ultimate way to stay distraction free. With this thing, I don't need to rely on my phone for the time, or especially with this model, the date or the day of the week. It keeps me from absent-mindedly checking my phone for the time and then possibly opening up a can of worms by checking my phone. I have my watch. I can just look at the time here and it keeps me on track. There's just something about the aesthetic of a really nice watch that plays with the idea of being a creative person. And for me, specifically being a writer, there's something magical about it. There's something captivating about it. This color combination, it really sort of captures that writer's idea, writer's watch, so to speak. So a good watch, I think, is super important. I would say get a really nice watch. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel professional. It will make you feel productive. It makes me feel productive anyway. And that's it, basically, on my person. I'm very minimal when it comes to things. I mean, I've carried bags in the past which have had more than one notebook in them, but I never liked carrying bags. And for the most part, my bag always only had a notebook. It never had this massive amount of things in it. So I slowly stopped using a bag and just started looking for pants that had decent pockets. And yeah, my EDC is very minimal. I don't carry a knife, even though I've thought it would be cool to carry a knife. But that's it. There's not much to say about this EDC, this writer's EDC. Stay tuned for more. There was a latest podcast episode, which I had a lot of fun with. Jeffrey had a lot of fun with. Or shall I say Fig. It was pretty good. So that's all.